Hello, hello. Hi, Cal. You want me to hydrate or dehydrate? I'm waiting for my tea to steep. How you doing? I'm realizing I'm like looking at this. And as much as I like this thought, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? And actually, I want to do one more thing. I wonder if I can go find some cool font. Just chilling. I like chilling. Before I get started, I want to say thank you to everybody who's subscribed to my YouTube, particularly Drea. That's the most recent one I can see over here. But also, my fucking Liminal House Press YouTube almost has 100 subs, which is fucking nuts. So thank you to everybody who is subbed to Liminal House Press. Legitimately, I have only been doing that shit for like 2 months, and it feels like it's gone crazy. All right, that was my tea. I will be right back. Okay, I have returned. I now have the juice. The hot leaf juice. I can't drink it yet, though, because it is... When I say hot leaf juice, I mean it is fucking hot. Alright, let's find a good font. I realize I need a font, you know? This is my favorite font site, by the way. Let's see, I want, like... Vintage... Commercial free... But I don't know what kind of font I want. What font did I use? Hold on. I don't think I'm going to keep this. Because I love the way that he looks. Saturday Morning Toast. That's funny. That's so funny. Okay, so this newspaper in the good old days. Oh, what is this one? Oh, it's still Saturday Morning Toast. I actually like that font. I might just use it. These illustrations were for a magazine. If you ever see these double barred lines, they were for a magazine called the Saturday Evening Post in the United States. And this font is called Saturday Morning Toast, and I find that super funny. This is older art, so I probably won't be using it, but hello? Can you please just fucking let me close this? Thanks. Wowee. Oh, I actually forgot that I can't do this like I can in other programs. So what I have to do is go like this. Go like this. Rotate. And then I have to go like... this? And then maybe flip it the other direction. Because I think that could be kind of cool, like this. And then I'll have to move my... signature or whatever. Hi, Tess. How are you today? How you doing? Alright, so I thought it was going to be black, but I'm thinking it's actually going to be really dark brown. And I also want, like... some kind of pattern overlay, not leaves. Why would they do this to me? Okay, actually, we're gonna do that. Maybe not. Go what? Oh my goodness, I'm so stoked. Apparently, it sounds like it's gonna be good though. Oh fuck yeah! How does it look? Hopefully good. Was that from Book Vault? Yo, I'm so stoked. Oh my god. For whatever reason, I guess multiply is gonna be it. Hold on. What? What? Or no, wait. Is this what? Yeah, no, that's better. I was like, wait, which one's what? That one is what? That one is what? Colors are great. The dust jacket doesn't fold where... oh, didn't fold where I expected it to. Damn. I wonder why. See, and this one is also on multiply. Oh, good. I'm glad that it's an easy fix. That's great. That's great to hear. Good. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your experience with Book Vault? I don't know. I like the Saturday Morning Toast font, but maybe not. I might pick a different font. Let me see. We're going on a journey. A font journey. I like Becklings. This is pretty. Do I have that font? No. It might be this one. I'm going to try this one. Oh, I got to open up and install Nightshade. I'm going to start to get aggressive with how I save out my fucking shit. Because I don't want anybody touching my art. Beckling. I like this, but I need to move it closer to... I thought I was happy with this, but then I decided that I was not. Hello? Why you know change font? You know what? Probably like an 8. You know, okay. You know, that's... honestly, I'll take an 8, though, in the grand scheme of things. Because I feel like Amazon is like a... I don't know. A, 5? 5? It's just like... I don't know. It's just... eh. I don't know if I would say that it's good, but it's not bad. Like, it would, like, if I have to continue to use it, it's, I will continue to use it. Ingram for me is, like, also an 8. So I'm curious to see how much I like Book Vault. Yeah, thankfully I didn't have any problems with Ingram at all. I'm very, very lucky. I don't know. I don't know what happened to me. I don't know if I just, like, locked in and I was like, all right, time to go. And I just, like, fucking, I don't know. So I'm excited. I'm excited to, I'm going to finish these illustrations up, and then I have to figure out, once I finish all of the art here, which art that I want to include in the omnibus, because now I do have that. But I also need to start my ARC campaign for that second book very, very soon. Okay. Let me save this. Promo hell is my least favorite place to be. But it is super necessary, unfortunately. I'm gonna need a really good street team for this book. And I don't know how to put one of those together yet. Oh, would you look at that? I don't have a Parissa model. Interesting. Well. Okay, hold on. I gotta put this model together. Parissa's buff as fuck. Oh, guys, I made something horrifying. Oh, and I can't even show it to you because it's so fucking scary. Okay, hold on. I gotta fucking fix this shit. Okay, now she looks like a regular human. She doesn't look like she's all busted. Alright, hold on. Oh, this is a nightmare. I might do some adjustments on the interior. It doesn't look bad, but I make this mistake every time. The point size I chose for the text is too big. I see, I see. I need to increase my margins. I was trying to go off reference, but the bleed ate more than I was expecting. Valid. Yeah, bleed is rough. That's just kind of the way that it goes. Oh, it's actually, the bleed doesn't look as bad as I thought it would, but you're right. Well, I don't know. I don't think that the font size is that large. If it's for adult text, then, your fucking sprayed edges look fantastic, by the way. Holy shit. Hold on, I'm dragging this over here. This looks amazing. This looks fucking amazing. Yeah, I don't think that, I love the map. I don't think that this looks super crazy to me. But yeah, like for a young adult book, I feel like that font size is appropriate. But if you want to go for like if it's an adult text, you know, you can make it smaller. Yeah, this looks amazing. Even with this little tiny error here on the side, looks amazing. Yeah, fuck yeah. Holy shit, that looks really, really good. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, because for adult, I always go like font size 11. I think that's what the font size was for like King of Dust. I don't remember what the fuck I put in there though. I could not be. I could not be asked to know or understand. All right. Okay. So, this model looks kind of fucking scary, to be honest. But, you know. Wait, do I already have a Parissa model? Oh, OP. Not in here. Okay, I don't know. Apparently I already had a Parissa model, but I'm gonna just resave it. I don't know. Yeah, it's also a bigger book. Yeah, yeah, totally. One, like, making a smaller font size will save pages and then thereby save money. Yeah, no, it'll look great. It looks great now. Like, yeah, it looks great now. So it'll look good. Talking in my sleep, he's got me waking in my dreams, and I'm trembling. Hold on, I gotta try and find the good pose. Why? What do I want to do here? I really would like something fun. Ugh, man, allergies are the worst. I don't even know what's going on. Cal, why is your username weird over there all of a sudden? Has your username on YouTube always been Lure the Witch 54 or 5364? What is going on over there? Well, it's awesome that they let you do or that like the color map looks so nice. And that was that on the like, wow, what am I looking for? End papers, or was that just inside the body of the whole thing? Why is it showing my YouTube channel? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Okay, sorry. This is so much prep on my end over here. I need to try and figure out. A pose that's actually good. It is the map, it is the mark. And I need to fucking fix. She's X rotate. No, it's Z rotate. Bear back into a storm of dark gray lightning. Bear back into a storm of dark gray lightning. Okay, so I recognize this model is going to be scary as fuck. I'm just ready. I'm ready to prepare everyone for how messed up this is going to be. You've been warned. For whatever reason, this made the most horrifying shit humanly possible. I really would like this to have some level of movement here. Hold on, I gotta fucking dick with the parameters here. Why? It's like, but this is the broken. I'm like, just let it do what I tell it to do. It's gonna break the anatomy a little bit, but I'm trying to figure out where I want this head to go. Nice. Nice S curve there. Okay, so did it create the most horrifying model of all time? Yes. Am I still going to use it? Also, yes. That's just the interior. That is very cool. That is very cool. Did you find that interior color printing was like insanely expensive, or was it like relatively average, all things considered? Because that's one thing that I'm concerned about. I know with Amazon's interior color printing, they are wildly expensive. Okay, I need to figure out what I'm doing here. I kind of want to... Hold on. This hip is so broken, y'all. Y'all are gonna see some shit. And it's holy moly, this is broken. This model was like oh fuck, that's funny. Alright, okay, hold on. Wowie zowie. We go turn off all of these things. Hold on, this is funny. Oh my god, this is horrifying. Alright. Yeah, no, all of it looks wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Good. It's really good for a first proof. You are wiser than me because I, tend to be super lazy and I don't order super, amounts of proofs. I feel like for Heaven's Equal, this was the most amount of proofs I've ordered in a really long time. I'm gonna have to fix this gesture here because I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's just the way that it goes, but, so we're gonna fix the gesture, and then we're gonna go from there, because this is kind of uggo, you know what I'm saying? Because that's bad. Honestly, your graphic design experience is gonna literally backpack you through the worst shit, though. It does get pricey. One book was $40. Yeah, well, I'm sure that is also not including shipping. Or was it including shipping? I know my omnibus is going to be like 55 Great British pounds, including shipping, and it's going to be insane, unfortunately. Yeah, it'll get better if you order more, you know. Because when Jason and I started doing the math and we were playing around with even ordering 10 titles, for example, versus one, it suddenly dropped the price of each book for me, for my fucking 600-page omnibus, to $30 a book. It was actually kind of insane. Okay, so we're gonna tweak this sketch this gesture pretty fucking heavily here, because this is really, it's really gross, and I want to get more movement out of this, but in order to do that, I need to have a better underlying structure. I love Daz a lot, but sometimes it just doesn't, it doesn't do what you need it to do. Let's see, so there's our ribs, and then I'm going to trace this abdomen line down, and then that is the bottom here. Actually, just kidding. No, that is right. Wait, no, wait. Yeah. Sure. Because I like certain things about it, but also, too, I want to stylize these figures a little bit as well. And I love Daz for really good anatomy. Hey, Agua, thank you so much for that sub. Welcome in. How you doing today, my friend? How are you? Okay, I'll worry about the fingers later, because it's really more so the gesture of the lower half of the body that I'm concerned about nailing down here. So let me turn this off. Okay. Because I love this. Tired. Big mood, though. Because I love the hip on the other one, and it makes me sad that it's not present here. But I'm not going to worry about that too bad, because I really would like this to move, I think. Oh, dang. What a mood, though. Hopefully they're okay. Because I really would like to give her, like, a power stance here. I want to give her, like, garnet hips. There we go. Better, 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 better. Better, 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 better. I'm actually going to bend this arm a little bit more. I think I'm going to also make the hands just a touch bigger as well. That's good. I like this. Just a little side quest. You know, you know. Doing the right thing. I hope you enjoy Thanksgiving break, though. That's really nice. I don't get Thanksgiving break. Not really. Like a little bit, but not really. Unfortunately, teachers don't, which is kind of fucked up. All right. Oh my god. Okay, let me just get some of this anatomy back in here. And then also, too, I need to fix her face here because I want her to be more youthful. This model ended up looking really, really old and crusty for whatever reason. And then I want to be able to have, like, a brighter eye. She has, like, a little Disney princess nose. Yeah, nice. I don't know what expression I'm going to give her yet. But I want her to have this little Cupid's bow lip. Man, I'm feeling really, like, loose and warmed up today, actually. Crazy. You had to pick up a random woman on the way back? Oh my god. Yeah, no, for real. Yeah, my rule is typically not to pick anyone up. Yeah, I mean, I feel like... Thankfully you didn't get, like, Eileen Wuornos, but, like, yeah... man, it's tough when people literally get stranded. It's like, you want to help, but also you're like, I don't want to get serial killed. I don't want to get super serialed, you know? Okay, so now I gotta fix, mostly what's important is the hands here. But I also need her bicep. This lady could... This girl could bench press you. Where's the thumb? Actually, I don't... Hold on. Better. And then the thumb is here. Like that. Ugh. What do I want to do with this, actually? Hold the phone. Nope, I don't like that either. What if I just did the most anime thing I possibly could do? You ever do this thing? I just don't like... Yeah, I don't hate that, actually. Just the hint. I like that more. Alright, so now this. Okay, I'm alright. I just want her gesture to feel really natural, and that's the main downside of Daz, is that it's not. Because, like, you can see, like, sure, is this a good illustration? Yes. But is Terran a little stiff? Also, yes. You know, so it's like, I can do this better when I have more time. You're like, if this little New Mexican lady tried to take me down. That's so funny. Everybody should do a self-care combo. Sit up, stretch, hydrate, don't die. I just took a sip of tea, but I'll take another one. Everybody take care of yourself, dang it. Actually, I kind of want... Oh my god. Nah. And then if I'm gonna do that, then I'm gonna do this. This will be fine. Everything is kosher here. Cool, so she's holding the thing. Wow, what a time to be alive when you're just like holding a thing, you know? Alright, so now I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna drag this thing up here. And I'm gonna make some lines. Let me first, before I do anything, I'm gonna flip this, make sure it looks okay. This is fine. She's gonna be holding a cup. I'm gonna work on this way, so that way I don't fuck up the head. Because I can already see some stuff that I'd like to fix. Actually, how do I want to do her hair? We're gonna fix this shape of her forehead here and her crown, and just kind of keep flipping back and forth until everything does what I need it to do. Let's see, because I want to bring this like this. Yeah, that's fine. Mm-hmm. Sure. Hi, Gamby. How you doing? I am editing Chapter 12 of Doughboy Hearts. There you go. Good luck with some chores. Honestly, I love discovering indie artists, though. That's, like, my favorite thing. I pretty much only, like, exclusively, for the most part, listen to indie music. Okay, so let me go ahead and I'm going to give her... Let me take this and flip. I'm going to have to just make sure that her hairline is not too high up. But I'm going to give her, I think, a more serious expression. I would really like her to have large eyes, but not that large necessarily. I activated every ounce of Lois Van Barl in my body. Which is not a bad thing, it just is a thing. Actually, I don't know. This stylistically just might not be working. No, I'm okay. I'm actually going to chill way the fuck out on this. My brain was like, you want Disney princess eyes on this person, and I'm like, I don't think I need to. $8K monthly listeners. Oh, nice. To use an app called Airbuds to track what we listen to, and I'm literally the only person. You're like, it's me. It's me. Okay, so I'm gonna work on other portions of this face that are proportions. I guess other portions and proportions that I already know that I like. So I'm gonna do that, and then be able to correct the proportions after I flip. I want this look of like soft determination, but I don't want rage. So I have to be very gentle with these eyebrows. I may tilt her chin down. Yeah, I think I will. Hey, it's 12:30. Everybody should get a snack. If you haven't gotten a snack, please do. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off this other sketch layer here. And actually, I'm gonna turn this off. Okay. Not bad. Ooh, mac and cheese sounds good right now, though. Yeah, she looks much better. She looks fine now. Don't want her to end up accidentally, like, weirdly cross-eyed, though. Sometimes that happens. There we go, better. Now she's actually, like, looking at something. But I could bring this down just a little bit. Alright, much better. And now we keep... I gotta open up what her armor looks like, because I don't remember! And, like, it gets to the point where it's like, actually... I don't know if I want to, like... I might... This is going to result in me having to do some extra stuff here. Ugh, it's going to... Oh, but it's going to fuck with all of my painting. You know what I can do, though? Hold on. Wait, I can fix this without having to fuck around too bad. Hold on, hold on. Hold the phone. Such a pain in the ass. Yeah, that's much better. Recognize that this is not the brush to use to do this cleanup, but as long as I'm careful with it, it doesn't matter. And I know it's super subtle, but it makes a difference. Oh, is that my school went on without you here, without you here. Okay, better. Now, this is fine. I'm gonna have to use this because... Oh, but I'm gonna... Dang it! Son of a gun. Okay, I'm fine. I'm just only crashing out. I have, like, not a single time drawn this outfit from the front, so... I get to just, like, guess at what the fuck I was thinking. Trying to figure out how many of these little things. Does this look kind of like ass? Yes. Will it be okay in the long run? Probably. Is anybody gonna really care? Probably not. Hand, please. This is a little lorg, so I'm going to shrink this down just a touch. Goodbye. Go back over there. And actually, there we go. I just got to do a bunch of these illustrations so that I have promo material for these characters. And then I have to do, like, more, like, action-y shots, which is maybe going to kind of suck. But I would really like actual illustrations of these characters so that way I can do what I need to do. I know that this is super impractical armor. And I recognize that there is probably no breastplate in the whole fucking world that fastens in the middle like that. Because that is just logistically not how this armor works. Love seeing shitty ChatGPT AI images all over the place. Okay, so the best thing that I'm going to be able to do is actually make this more like a set of pauldrons with a neck guard is actually the way that this is going to go. Well, see, like the thing with her armor and the thing with her is that she's trained to not be like a front lines taking damage kind of a lady. She is a chasing down people on rooftops and ruining lives via air kind of a lady. So she doesn't need like armor that's going to be able to have her withstand like a musket blast, but she does need enough armor to protect her chest or her neck if somebody decided that they were going to like stab her in the throat. So that's really the logic here is how do you create armor that is believable but still also very fun? Oh, I wish that they showed this armor from the back. I mean, not like I need it from the back, but like it would have been really convenient to be able to have it from the back. Yeah, it's actually, this truly, her armor and Terran's armor both are designs of ego, because they both believe that they are so good at what they do that they are effectively untouchable. And so, of course, you don't need protection if you're so fucking fast that they can't shoot you. Is the thought here, anyway. Part of this was designed when I did not really understand armor design. These other drawings are quite old, so I have to, like, go in and, because some of this is kind of cool. I need to go in and redesign a couple of pieces of this because it just logistically wouldn't function, so I got to be very careful with how this works. Yeah, definitely the logic behind their armor is protect the limbs, protect the throat. And don't even really worry about the chest or neck too much, to be honest. Or chest in general, not too much anyway. And then also, too, this world, unfortunately, is super dystopian, and so their thought is, like, a lot of the people that are in their military are impoverished people of color. And so their thought is, it's like, if they die, they die. They're just, like, cannon fodder, which is really shitty. Super unethical. I love the bird, though. I'm gonna go ahead and drag this over to the side so that I can just draw the bird. It's almost like a Hopi style, like, indigenous American inspired thing, which is ironic. Effectively, this entire, quote, country, this city-state was invented by a bunch of white dudes playing dress up is really the overall vibe. So everything is weirdly culturally appropriated and looks like it should mean something, but it actually doesn't. Like if you were to ask anybody what this symbol actually means, they wouldn't know. They'd be like, it's an eagle. It's like, okay, but why? Okay, cool. Much better. It's hilarious until, like, 60,000 people die. Unfortunately. This book covers a lot of topics of, like, effectively, like, eugenics, classism, racism, oligarchy, extreme discrimination under the social, or the guise of a social experiment. And it's some pretty not fun stuff, unfortunately. Really shitty. And these kids effectively had no choice being born into it. It's just, luck of the draw. So, like, this book is like if the Hunger Games was run by Harrison Ford. Or not Harrison Ford. No, what is that guy's name? Wait a second. Not Harrison Ford. That guy's fine. Oh, Henry Ford. His name was Henry. It started with an H. The guy who made the fucking Ford trucks. Yeah, Court of Snakes 1 is out if you want to read the first one. The second one's going to be coming out next year. So Court of Snakes 1 is out. And it's actually currently free on Wattpad for just a little while longer while I get this Kickstarter set up. I'm always looking for people to review stuff. So if you find that you have the time, I always appreciate it. Why are we talking about the maker of Fordlandia? Oh, because he was a Nazi. And I mean that with seriousness. He was, like, very close friends with Adolf Hitler. It was very uncool. And he was very much into white supremacy. Are you able to drop a link? Yes, I can. Yeah, a lot of the inspiration behind this book was, effectively, I asked myself the question, like, what if a billionaire in the 60s was able to effectively make a single isolated city-state where he could run out, effectively a social experiment, where he could potentially, like, test whether or not integration should happen, because his argument was that people should not be allowed to integrate and that it would destroy society. So he wanted to run a social experiment to see if that was the case, and then it ended up just getting really out of hand. And what happens when you get indoctrinated into that system or are born into that system, and what you can do to help fight said system. It's unfortunately really relevant to what we're going through right now, and it makes me very upsetty spaghetti that that is even the case. Upsetty spaghetti puts it lightly. Alright, what the fuck is going on with her shirt? It's just like a white ass shirt. I might put like some kind of a texture or a design on it because we have the ability to do that. Oh my god. Can I hand, please? Circle. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'd definitely appreciate it. All of the reviews help, and of course, if you do review it, the policy still remains that that one in particular has like the least amount of like reviews, I think, out of pretty much everything that I've written. So I'm constantly looking for reviews for any of my books that are under 20 reviews. And if you at any point ever want a free copy, I'm always glad to send out a free review copy to people who are doing this. If you leave a review, you do get an art commission of a character of your choice. Any character from any show, any media. All you got to do is just leave a review on Amazon and Goodreads and then send me a screenshot that you did. But I probably will be pulling that book and its sequel, Bitter Truth, Honeyed Justice, off of the Wattpad here by the end of the holiday season because I got to prep for the Kickstarter. I'm very excited about it. It's going to be in this like big ass special edition book that has both books in one book. But yeah, totally. No, I'm always willing to give literally anybody who's, wants to leave an honest review, like, because as an indie author, it's very, very difficult for me to get reviews. So I will just give books away. I don't even care. Like, if I can make a sale, that's awesome and everything. But, like, really what's important to me is to be able to actually show people that my books are good. People like reading them. I can get good feedback on them. And obviously, like, I don't ever expect 5-star reviews, but I also do ask that if for whatever reason, if the book is like less than 3 stars for you, to just contact me privately and we can talk about, what happened and why. And then also to not leaving the review on the platform, but letting me know your thoughts on it is more helpful simply because as an indie author, if, the reviews end up on Amazon, that can negatively hurt my ability to sell books in the future. But obviously, if I write something incredibly problematic, I would like to be notified of that. Although I'm pretty sure that that's, like, not going to happen. Hasn't happened yet, despite people saying some interesting things about me. Fucking sick of it, man. Okay. Boy, howdy. I'm ready for people to be very upset with this book series, all in all, because I recognize it's probably the most political thing that I've written, and I'm pretty straightforward with how I feel about a lot of shit. Me and the King vibe on a personal level. All right. The playlist we're listening to is the playlist that's inspired by the book also. Okay, so I have no context for whatever is going on below the belt here. Okay, what am I doing with this? This. I love that we live in the modern era where you're effectively just wearing armor over jeans. That's like a lot of the images that I'm seeing here for like armor advertisements for people who make it for a living. I'm like, this is funny. I love that this is a thing that we do. Leg. I am a fool. I am a fool! Alright. Yeah, these two books are definitely my, like, I wish America didn't suck so much, like, rage piece, for sure. And then she is wearing, I almost want to, like, hold on. I'm gonna hate myself for this. One, this is gonna make this way more interesting. Oh, hold on. I have to go in and I will draw out these ties more specifically as I go. But I think that this will make this slightly more interesting in the front. And then this is where the knot is down there. So we're going to go, this one is the top piece, and then this one is the bottom piece, so that means that it actually, wait, no, I can go like this. It just goes under like that, and then I'm going to have this cross like that underneath. And then I have to draw grommets as well. Whee! I'm fine. In this book, I feel like Parissa is literally the only human that has any kind of, like, sense of chill to her throughout the entire thing. As soon as shit hits the fan, she's like, you guys are being babies. Literally figure your shit out. Yeah, much better. And then I can have this part down the front like this. They still have button flies though. Or actually, I might do the fall front fly on pants. Hold on. Yeah, I think that I will. So actually, you're not going to see effectively any buttons here from that side because they're fall front. And then you have pants. Wow. Pants. pants. Almost there. And then I need a cool cup. But I need to finish her arms too. Now she's just a fucking torso with no arms. She's fine. Long sleeves. I know Perseus wears gloves. But I don't think I'll do that with her. I'm a fool. It actually goes like this. But actually, I'm just going to get rid of this altogether. Hand. I don't know why apparently I can't draw folds today. I'm gonna look up a cool goblet. Don't I have a cup? I do have a cup. Come here, buddy. Cup. I'm gonna actually... The neck of this goblet is a little long, so what I'm gonna do this. And at least the head will have, or the bowl of the goblet will have some nice stuff going on. Hydrate. Everybody, we got a self-care combo. Everybody sit up straight. Everybody drink some fluids. I'm almost done with my tea. I gotta watch out. Otherwise, we're gonna end up in like AI finger territory here. As you slowly melt into your surroundings a little bit. I don't, you know. Tell me you wanted my blame, darling. I swore I wouldn't tell nobody yet. I swore I wouldn't tell nobody yet. Hold on, I realize this thumb is in a weird place, and actually I think I'm gonna actually do that. Better. Yeah, that makes way more sense. Way more sense. And otherwise, that can just stay the way that it is. Okay. Brilliant. Give me flipper. Yeah, that works. you for real. Actually, you know what? Hey, I hate it this time of year in Colorado because it's so fucking cold in the morning, and then in like during the day it gets super hot. So I'm like literally freezing in the morning, and then I turn the heat up so that I'm not dying, and then now all of a sudden my office is like 76 degrees. I need snow so bad. No, it's so weird, man. I don't even know. I don't know. Colorado's weird this year. I can't believe that it hasn't snowed yet. Like, I know Pikes Peak has some snow on it, but it's like up in Denver, none of the mountains have snow. It's just like super weird. Yeah, literally, it feels like everywhere but here is getting snow. Like, it's crazy. Alrighty. I think I changed her hair color on the cover, so I'm going to do that. I did not. I don't know. Welcome back. Okay, I need to actually like look at the hair color here. It's actually more like that. It's like a dirty blonde. I'm gonna stick with that. I am glad you survived the cleaning. Friendsgiving always takes a lot out of me. I hosted Thanksgiving once, one time, and I was like, never again. Oh yeah, whoops, I also forgot that she definitely has literally this whole thing going here. There we go. It's a lot of white. Okay. I feel like today I'm not really going to get into any coloring, but that's okay. I'm going to be doing different, I'll just do this manually. I'll fill it back in with the right color. I need to do different, I think it's going to be leather for the straps. I just don't know which color leather. And that is the question. Okay, I'm going to do, you know, also same thing over here, I think. I'm just going to fill it back in. Because this is faster, believe it or not. Boop. And then I'll need to get some color into these gem things. And then I'm going to do opal in this thing too. But the gemstone on her breastplate is turquoise. I might just be cheap and do something easy there as well. Thankfully her color palette's like really, really easy, all things considered. What color are your eyes? Oh yeah, I forgot she has blue eyes too. She's super pretty. I was really inspired by the way some Aboriginal Australians look, and their genetics, super pretty. Okay. So I guess I can close all of these things. I guess. I can start to paint some. I'll probably just get through the skin, and that's all. I don't think I'm gonna make a lot of progress today, but some of these skin tones I don't like too much. So I have to just kind of spot treat them because they're not perfect. The white skin tones are the most accurate, and then unfortunately the original artist here. I know that I think at some point decided that they were going to go back and correct their palettes, but I don't know if they ever finished correcting them. So now I just have to do it manually, but that's okay. This is the cutest drawing of her I have ever made. God, she's adorable. All right. Welcome back. You know what this is missing? A rim light. That's what's missing. I need to go in and put in a rim light. Actually, okay, I'm gonna do that. I keep thinking that that thing is done, and then plot twist, it's actually not. Yeah, always, for real, always rim light. No, actually, I literally will go to hell and back saying always rim light. I literally will. Gotta be very delicate here. Really delicate. There we go, better. So let me finish this skin, and then I'll go back and I'll give the other thing a rim light, because clearly it's not intense enough. I just have to decide what rim light, what color, and where. I think what I'm going to do is take whatever where was it? Yeah, whatever predominant color was on these. So maybe it'll be a green rim light. So then that way it matches the cards that I'm making for the, or the card stickers, I should say, that I'm making for the Kickstarter campaign. actually... Oh, I don't like how gray that is. Better. I always forget to add highlights to the eyes for whatever reason. The eyelids, that's like the literal like thing I always forget every time, and I could not tell you why. No clue. So now I have to go in and fix it. She's so cute. Okay, let me just make sure how this looks. Yeah, we look okay. I'm gonna blend this out a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna give her the highlighter glow of the century. She's gonna look dewy as fuck. She may be fighting in a really bad civil war, but at least she looks cute as shit. At least her cheekbones be popping. Just saying. Cheekbones popping off. Okay. Brill. I feel like her forehead is a little dull. Hello? Thank you. Drawing female faces is always difficult because with male faces, they're allowed to be angular and still be readable. But with female faces, you don't want to do that because otherwise they can look too hard. So you got to be very, very soft. And that can be tough. I kind of want to do like a rim light on the edge of this lip here. Yeah, make it like extra nice looking. And then also to kind of one just on the very edge of her face there. Yeah, very nice. Okay, so now I need this bad boy. We're going to start with the cheekies. Chin. Fingertips. And then I would like to be able to get in here and blush out some color in her lips. And then ear. Okay, so her skin is good. So now let's go back in here again. And I guess I'm going to grab this rim light. Actually, I want gouache wet. We're going to go, is this a new layer? We're going to go vivid light. And this is going to hit the back of his head. Yes, maybe Lenny. Well, actually, I might need to go lighter here and really punch it. This is a sad as fuck song. Alright, what? Okay, now this rim light's popping. The question is going to be, is which color? Do I keep it this color, or do I go with, instead of green, if I go with like the red instead, it could be better. We'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and erase a little bit out of here and a little bit out of here, and then have it come back as it hits here. There. There. All right, so now the question is do we instead go like this, and I do a color overlay here, and do this. Oh, see, the red light is nice and natural. But the green light really pops. But now I'm like not liking the color of the background. That's better. And I also don't like the color of the paper. I'm almost wondering. Well, that's way more fun. It's just me fucking around with this like entire image here. Why did color overlay do absolutely nothing? Oh, that's why. That's better. There we go. That's much better than whatever I had before. All right. Sometimes you just gotta look not at it for 5 seconds and then look at it later and then go, that was stupid, and then do something else. Like, what I had was fine. Now I gotta fix all of this. It's the exact same color, it's just on color dodge instead. Color dodge, color dodge. Color dodge, color dodge. Let me turn this on, and that thing is on, I think, like vivid light now. What color is her thing? Let's go, let's find out. Blue and gold. So maybe like that. We're gonna do that instead. You know what? Looks pretty okay. Do I have time to render anything else? I'm gonna grab this. Because that's gonna be where the opal goes. I don't want to lose that. Oh, and I also still need, let's figure out what color. I'm gonna do like a dark gray leather, I think. Dark blue gray finish on this leather. And then here too. Okay. Why are you sending evil faces over here? Okay, well, she's super pretty. Hey, Chips, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? If y'all have not followed Awesome Chips, please do. Chips is great, and they are very, very nice, and they deserve your love. How is everyone? I don't know if I followed you. Okay, apparently I wasn't following you. I'm following you now. I was a weenie. I'm gonna do her hair real quick for the next 5 minutes. Thank you! I'm working on, some stuff for my upcoming book and upcoming Kickstarter, so these are the two main characters. This is Taryn, and this is Parissa. They are both wonderful. Ah, this is why I did the evil smile. I can't, that's so funny. You were like, it was me all along. I was evil. We'll see how this looks. I also don't like this hair color palette a lot, but I use it as like a base and then I fix it. Because it never is like dark enough. Does that make sense? Like it's always just like... Oh yeah, I have these like curl brushes that I'm going to want to like use, but I actually have to make them. Because I found another artist who's giving them away for free, but they're not for Photoshop. So that means that I have to like, unfortunately, like take their brush, tweak the shit out of it, and then make it work for Photoshop. You should introduce the character I should probably also introduce myself. I'll do both. My name's Tycho. I'm an artist and I'm an author. I've written and published 11 books, some of which have won awards, and I'm very proud of them. I write mostly fantasy, but all of my works are queer, dreamy, and slightly feral. I like to describe them as definitely slightly feral. But this is for an upcoming dystopian fantasy. I'm working on the sequel. And sorry, I'm eating trail mix. Parissa is, as one of the main characters, she's a young woman whose dad is a racist sociopath, and she's a mixed kid, and he effectively just decides that he doesn't like her at all because of that specifically, and so tries to get rid of her by throwing her into this city-state that they live in, their military, hoping that effectively it will physically break her and she just won't survive. But plot twist, she's actually a badass bitch, does survive, and then ends up climbing her way through the ranks, clawing tooth and nail, until she's effectively second in command. And then at that point, decides that her dad is full of shit, and then overthrows his ass because he's crazy. So if you like kick-ass female main characters, you should check out my book Court of Snakes. It is currently on my website for free, actually. Both of the books in the series are free right now for everyone because I'm getting ready to do big old promos. But I'm looking for people to read it, give me feedback, and then eventually leave reviews on Amazon and Goodreads about them. But if you like the Hunger Games, if you like political commentaries, if you like tarot cards and tarot card magic, if you like strong POC female main characters, if you like Ace Arrow characters, if you're very frustrated about living in America as an LGBTQ person or a POC, you'll probably like this book. It is for young adult audiences, so there is no sexy in it. It's very sweet romance. Parissa has like a little romance arc herself. It's very, very cute. In the first book, she is 14 and Taryn is 15, and then by the second book, they are both 17 and 18, or 18 and 19, actually, I guess. But her significator for the tarot, because they use a tarot card magic system, is Page of Cups. So she has the ability to like see the future and conjure illusions using tarot. Okay, so I will come back next time. The next thing that I'm going to do is effectively going to be... I like the base of this hair, and this texture is fine, but I know I can make some pretty mean curly brushes for her 4C hair. And I'm going to go absolutely ham with those brushes once I do that, but as of right now, I can do nothing. But yeah, alright, well, I guess that's pretty much it for me. I'm also going to go. So sorry that you raided in and I was only here for like 5 seconds. If you like my work, I would always appreciate a follow. And I do want to say thank you so much again to Chips for raiding, to Aqua for the 5-month sub. Love that. And then also to all of the people who've subbed to my YouTubes, both my publishing house and my personal one, especially to Drea. I can see Drea is the most recent one. Oh my god, Cal pumping out the Street Fighter right at the end. Okay, I'm not even in clothes for this. Hold on, I'm gonna go. Oh, my arm still hurts from vaccines too. I'm gonna do some push-ups, I guess. Why? Okay. 10 push-ups before we left. Now my arm hurts. Punishment for leaving. Oh my god. Yeah, I got a COVID and flu vaccine both at the same time, and it feels like somebody karate chopped directly into my bone. What about a raid? I would, except for it's really, really difficult for me to raid from the Streamlabs setup that I have going on. I can try it, but the problem is that it doesn't put me through on the other end to the other person's chat. So I can't, like, I typically don't raid for that reason. It's just really difficult with my setup. But I hope you all have a good rest of your day. I'm not going to be here tomorrow because I'm going to be taking a vacation. And then I'll be back on Wednesday for some more Heaven's Equal stuff. But I hope you have a good rest of your day. And I will talk to you all soon. All right, bye-bye.